Hansel and Gretel. Early in the morning, Gretel had to go out and hang up the cauldron with the water and light up the fire. "We will bake first," said the old woman. "I've already heated the stove and kneaded the dough." She pushed poor Gretel out of the oven, from which flames of fire were already darting. "Creep in," said the witch, "and see if it is properly heated, so that we can put the bread in." And once Gretel was inside, she intended to shut the oven and let her bake in it. And then she'd eat her too. But Gretel saw what she had in mind and said, "I do not know how I am to do it. How do I get in?" "Silly goose," said the old woman. "The door is big enough. Just look. I can get myself in." And she crept up and thrust her head into the oven. Then Gretel gave her a push that drove her far into it and shut the iron door and fastened the bolt. Oh! And then she began to howl quite horribly. But Gretel ran away, and the godless witch was miserably burnt to death. Gretel, however, ran fast like lightning to Hansel, opened his little stable and cried, "Hansel, we are saved. The old witch is dead." Then Hansel sprang like a bird from its cage when the doors opened. How they did rejoice and embrace each other and dance about and kiss each other. And as they had no longer any need to fear her, they went into the witch's house, and in every corner they stood just full of pearls and jewels. "These are far better than pebbles," said Hansel. Oh, and thrust into his pockets whatever he could get in. And Gretel said, "I too will take something home with me," and filled her pinafore full. "But now we must be off," said Hansel, "that we may get out of the witch's forest." When they had walked for 2 hours, there came a great stretch of water. "We cannot cross," said Hansel. "I see no foot plank and no bridge, and there is also no ferries," answered Gretel. But a white duck was swimming there, and if I ask her, she will help us over." Then she cried, little duck, dost thou see Hansel and Gretel are waiting for thee? There is never a plank or bridge in sight. Take us across on thy back so white." The duck came to them, and Hansel seated himself, and they told his sister to sit by him. No, replied Gretel, that will be too heavy for the little duck. She shall take us across, one after another. The good little duck did so, and when they were once safely across and had walked for a short time, the forest seemed to be more and more familiar to them, and at length they saw from afar their father's house. And they began to run, rushed into the parlor, threw themselves round their father's neck. The man had not known one happy hour since then he had left the children in the forest. The woman, however, was dead. Gretel emptied her pinafore until pearls and precious stones ran about the room, and Hansel threw one handful after another out of his pocket to add to that. Then all anxiety was at an end, and they lived together in perfect happiness. My tale is done. There runs a mouse. Whosoever catches it may make himself a big fur cap out of it.